Prudent Scholars in association with Goa Headmasters Association.
Today we are learning pair of linear equation in two variable chapter. Let us see the distribution of marks for this chapter now. This chapter carried 10 marks. So let us see the distribution of marks here. It carries 10 marks here. Now A part comes fill in the blanks for 1 mark. Then B is the problem based on unique solution, no solution, and infinite solution for 2 marks. C part is to find the solution of two linear equations either by elimination method, substitution method, or cross multiplication method. These problems are normally asked for 3 marks. And D is to find the solution by graphical methods. So graphical problems is normally asked for 4 marks. Okay. Now let us start with this chapter here. So now in the beginning, what is linear equation is? Linear equation is an equation whose degree is 1. This is the definition normally we have learned from the textbook. But there is also one more definition is there, that the equation whose graph is a straight line. If you take this equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then this equation gives a straight line here. It is a straight line. Now in this chapter we are learning about two lines. Now let us take two examples here. I will take here a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. These are two linear equations in two variables. Now these two equations represent two lines. Now these two lines can be intersecting lines. These two lines can be parallel lines. These two lines can be coincident lines. Now here in the first case, if two lines intersect each other, now see here, the lines are intersecting lines. If two lines intersect each other, then these lines have got unique solution. Unique means these two lines gives only one solution. It gives only one solution. And the lines which gives one solution are always consistent lines. They are consistent lines. And when lines are consistent, we get one condition. And what is that condition is? We get this condition, a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. What is a1 upon a2? a1 upon a2 are coefficient of x. See here, a1 is coefficient of x, a2 is coefficient of x, b1 is coefficient of y, b2 is coefficient of y. So it is coefficient of x, ratio of coefficient of x not equal to ratio of coefficient of y. That is a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2. This is a condition for unique solution. Now let us have the second one. The lines can be parallel lines. The lines can be parallel lines. If lines are parallel, then the lines have got no solution. The lines have no solution. And when lines have no solution, the lines are called inconsistent lines. So inconsistent lines also gives one condition. And what is that condition is? a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. That is, the ratio of coefficient of x and the ratio of coefficient of y are equal, but the ratio of constant terms are not equal. So it is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2 is a condition for parallel lines. What is the third condition is? Third condition is when the lines are coincident line. What are coincident lines? The lines that are falling on each other. So those are called coincident line. Now coincident line gives infinite solutions. Coincident line gives infinite solution, and therefore since they are giving infinite solutions, the lines are called consistent line. So now coincident line are also here, they are consistent line, and therefore consistent lines are also giving one conditions. So what is the condition for that line, coincident line? This is the condition, A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. This is the condition for infinitely many solutions. Now what is A1 upon A2? Again I repeat, A1 upon A2 are the coefficient of x, B1 upon B2 are coefficient of y, and C1 upon C2 are constant terms. And see, all ratios are equal in this. Now let us learn the problem based on this. We are learning now for 2 marks problem. We are going here to find the solutions now. Here is a problem now given for the following pair of linear equation in 2 variables, x plus 2y is equal to 5 and 2x minus bracket k minus 1 into y is equal to 3. Answer the following question, write down the condition for unique solution, find the value of k. Now let me go for the solution now here. Here is a solution. Now for unique solution, all of us we know the condition is for unique solution, what is the condition? A1 upon A2 not equal to B1 upon B2. Now what are the values of A1 and A2 are? A1 is coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of x is 2. So it is 1 upon 2 not equal to coefficient of y. Coefficient of y is B1, coefficient of y is 2 and coefficient of y is minus bracket k minus 1. So it is 2 upon minus bracket k minus 1. These are the values. Now see the b part. What is the b part is asked, find a value of k. To find the value of k, now we don't take these values, A1 upon A2 not equal to B1 upon B2, we are not taking. We are taking directly now this second part, 1 upon 2 not equal to 2 upon minus into bracket k minus 1, and then we are doing cross multiplication. We are doing here cross multiplication, minus k minus 1 into 1, that minus into bracket k minus 1 not equal to 2 to the 4 we are getting. Now we open that bracket, we open the bracket here now. See, minus multiplied by k is minus k, minus into minus plus 1 not equal to 4. Then this plus 1 we shift to the right hand side. So what we get here, minus k not equal to 4 minus 1, and therefore we shift this minus 1 to the right hand side, and therefore we get k not equal to minus 3. And finally we write here one statement. If it is not equal to, then only we are writing this statement. What is this statement is, the value of k can be any other value except minus 3. This is the answer for unique solution. Now let us take one more problem here of same type, unique solution only. Let me take second problem here. I have taken one more problem here. The following is the given pair of linear equation, 4x plus 3y is equal to 6 and kx plus into bracket k minus 1 into y is equal to 9. Answer the following question with the help of given equations. Write down the condition for unique solution. B. Find the value of k. Let us go for the solution now. Let us see. What is the condition for unique solution now? The condition for unique solution is A1 upon A2 not equal to B1 upon B2. What are the values of A1 and A2 are 4 and k. So A1 upon A2 it is 4 upon k not equal to B1 upon B2. B1 is 3, B2 is k minus 1, k minus 1 here. Now once we make an entry here, these two steps If we write this one step and second step, each step carry half mark. So both the step carries 1 mark. Then to find the value of k now, we go for the b part. So b part is what? We repeat this 4 upon k, 4 upon k not equal to 3 upon k minus 1. Then we do cross multiplication here. We do cross multiplication. So 4 will get multiplied to k minus 1 not equal to k will get multiplied to 3. So it is 3k. Then we open this bracket. 4 multiplied by k is 4k minus 4 ones are 4 not equal to 3k. Now we shift the like terms. So this 3k comes left hand side. So we get 4k minus 3k not equal to, we shift this minus 4 to the right hand side, we get plus 4. And then 4k minus 3k is k not equal to 4, and therefore the value of k can be any other value except 4. Now these are the two problems that we have taken on unique solution. Now let us go for the next part, that is, let's see the next problem now here. I will take now the problem based on no solution now. Let us see the problem based on no solution. Let us see this problem now. I have taken these equations 4x plus 3y is equal to 12 and kx minus 2y is equal to 8. Answer the following question with the help of given equation. Write down the condition for no solution. Find the value of k. Now it is for no solution. Now what is the condition for no solution is? The condition for no solution is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. Let us see this now solution here. Here is the solution now. Now the condition for no solution is here a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. Now let us substitute the values. What is a1 upon a2 is 4 upon k. Remember student, when you are substituting the values, the variable should not come into picture. We are not taking x and y anywhere here. Those are the coefficient of x and y and constant term. So here coefficient x is 4 and k, so it is 4 upon k is equal to coefficient of y are 3 and minus 2, so it is 3 upon minus 2 not equal to c1 upon c2. c1 is 12, c2 is 8, so it is 12 upon 8. Now to find the value of k, we go for a b part. Here it is b part. For b part, we repeat this part now. 4 upon k is equal to 3 upon minus 2 not equal to 12 upon 8. This is. Now out of this, k is here. Since k is here, I will take the first one and second term only. So I have taken here first and second term only. The third part is not important for me at all. So I am taking first and second part. So 4 upon k is equal to 3 upon minus 2. Now I am doing here cross multiplication. K multiplied by 3 is 3k and 4 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 8. And then when I shift this 3 to the right hand side, I get k is equal to minus 8 upon 3. And minus 8 upon 3 is not divisible. So that is the final value of k. And therefore finally I write the value of k is minus 8 upon 3. Let me take one more problem based on this, no solution only. Let me take here. Let me take this second problem here. I have taken here 5x plus 2y is equal to 10, k plus 1 into x plus ky is equal to 14. Answer the following question with the help of given equation. Write down the condition again for no solution. Find the value of k. Now let us go for the solution now here. What is the condition again for no solution is? Here is a condition a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. This is the condition for no solution. Let us substitute the value of a1 and a2. It is 5 upon k plus 1, 5 upon k plus 1 is equal to value of b1 and b2, that is 2 upon k, 2 upon k, and value of c1 and c2 are 10 and 14, so it is 10 upon 14. Now to find the value of k, b part, to find the value of k, Let us repeat this part now. I have written this step again here, B part. And now to find the value of k is here and here. So I am taking first part and second part only. I will take this first and second step only. So I have taken these two steps here. And now I am doing cross multiplication here. So k multiplied by 5 is 5k. And these 2 will get multiplied to both. So 2 multiplied by k plus 1. Now I open the bracket. 2 multiplied by k is 2k plus 2 ones are 2. Then here it is variable term, I shift the variable term to the left hand side. So I shift this 2 on the left hand side. So what I get, 5k minus 2k is equal to 2 I got. And now 5k minus 2k is 3k is equal to 2. So I get k is equal to 2 upon 3. And finally I get, therefore the value of k is 2 upon 3. Let us see now the problem based on infinitely many solution here. Let me take one problem here now. Here is the problem. Kx plus 7y minus 6 is equal to 0. 10x plus 14y minus 12 is equal to 0. Answer the following question with the help of given equation. Write down the condition for infinitely many solution. B. Find the value of k. Now what is the condition for infinitely many solution is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. All ratios are equal in infinitely many solution. Let us see the solution here now. Here is a solution now given. The condition to have infinitely many solution is what? a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Now what are the values of a1 and a2 are? a1 and a2, I repeat my dear student, a1 upon a2 is what? Coefficient of x. b1 and b2 are coefficient of y, and c1 and c2 are constant term. So here now, what are the coefficient of x are k and 10. So it is k upon 10 is equal to coefficient of y are 7 and 14. So it is 7 upon 14. And constant term are minus 6 and minus 12. Minus 6 and minus 12. So here it is. Now to find the value of k, we repeat this second step here. K upon 10 is equal to 7 upon 14 is equal to minus 6 upon 12. And then we see where exactly k is here. Now k is here. So we take only the first and second term. I have taken first and second term. And even you can take first and last term also. There is no hard and fast rule there. You must take first and second term only. Even you can take first and last term also. So I have taken here first and second term. So k upon 10 is equal to 7 upon 12. Now here you see they are divisible. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. So I have divided it. So here I am getting 1 upon 2. Once I divide, then I am doing cross multiplication. 2 multiplied by k is 2k. 10 multiplied by 1 is 10. Then I take this multiplied term to the right hand side. So I get k is equal to 10 upon 2. So 10 upon 2 is 5. So I get k is equal to 5. And therefore the value of k is 5. Let us take one more problem based on infinitely many solution now. Here I have taken this problem. 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. 2k plus 1 into x plus 2k minus 1 into y is equal to 4k plus 3. Answer the following question with the help of given equation. Write down the condition for infinitely many solution. Find the value of k. Now, let's see the answer now here. What is the condition for infinitely many solution is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Here is the condition now. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. What are the values of a1 and a2 are 3 upon 2k plus 1. 3 upon 2k plus 1 is equal to value of b1 and b2 are 2 upon 2k minus 1. 2 upon 2k minus 1. And what are the values of c1 and c2 are 5 and 4k plus 3. That is 5 upon 4k plus 3. Now to find the value of k, let me take these two values now. I have taken for b, I have taken only these two. See, here please note that everywhere there is k. So out of 3, you can take any two values. So I have taken here first and second one. 3 upon 2k plus 1 is equal to 2 upon 2k minus 1. Now, I am doing here cross multiplication. Remember that these 3 will get multiplied to both. 3 multiplied by 2k is 6k. 3 ones are 3 minus 3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2k is 4k plus 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. Then I have shifted the terms. So 6k, 4k I have shifted here, so minus 4k. This minus 3 I have shifted to the right hand side, so it is 2 plus 3. So 6k minus 4k is 2k, 2 plus 3 is 5. Then multiply term I have taken that side, so I get k is equal to 5 upon 2, and therefore finally I write here the value of k is 5 upon 2. Now these are the problems that we have learned based on unique solution, no solution and infinitely many solution. I have taken here two problems on each method. Now let me give you homework based on these 3 methods. So here is the homework. See, these are some 10 problems I am giving you to practice based on all the methods, unique method, no solution method and infinitely many solution method. Now here in my first slide 3 problems are there. Okay. So let me change the slide also, add some more problem here. So 3 more, so total 6. Then let me add some more problems here. Now 9. Okay, and one more problem I will take here. So 10th problem. So 10 problems are there for you to practice. Only one request is there for you. Before you do the practice problem, please practice those problems thoroughly at home of unique solution method, no solution method and infinitely many solution method, and then practice these problems. You will find these problems are very simple problems. Now we go to the next part of the chapter here, that is to find the solution. This type of problem comes for 3 marks. Now, what are the 3 methods are there to find a solution? One method is called elimination method, one method is called substitution method, and one method is called cross multiplication method. But now here we are concentrating only on elimination method and substitution method. Till then we are keeping cross multiplication method in abeyance. So we are not doing cross multiplication method here now. Out of these 2 methods, any 2 problems will be asked in final exam. Out of these 2, any one you have to do for 3 marks. So let me take now here first method, that is elimination method. Let me take now one problem here. Find the solution of 2 linear equation by elimination method. I have taken here one problem. 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. 5x minus 3y is equal to 18. Let me display the solution here and let me explain the step also. I have taken here the first equation, 3x plus 2y is equal to 7 and 5x minus 3y is equal to 18. Now see here, I have taken here coefficient of second equation 5 and I have multiplied to the first equation. And I have taken coefficient of x of the first equation, that is 3, and that I have multiplied to the second equation. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to take the coefficient of x. You can take the coefficient of y also. But when you are taking coefficient of y, you have to take coefficient of y only. One coefficient of y and one coefficient of x you cannot take. Either coefficient of x or coefficient of y you have to take. Now here I have taken coefficient of x. So coefficient of the first equation multiplied to the second, coefficient of second equation multiplied to the first. Then this will get multiplied to entire equation. 5 3s are 15x plus 5 2s are 10y is equal to 5 7s are 35. 3 5s are 15x minus 3 3s are 9y is equal to 18 3s are 54. Now what I get here like term 15x 15x, they are not getting cancelled. To cancel those terms, I have to change the sign here. Plus become minus, minus become plus, plus become minus. Student, please note that when you are changing the sign of all the term has to be changed, not only one term. The sign of all terms should be changed. Now once I change the sign, then plus 15x minus 15x get cancelled here. Then plus 10y plus 9y is plus 19y is equal to 35 minus 54 is minus 19. Then I shift this multiplicative term to the right hand side. So what I get minus 19 upon 19 and therefore I get y is equal to minus 1. Now I substitute this value of y is equal to minus 1 in any one of the equation here. Either I take first equation or second equation. I have taken equation 1. I have taken this equation. 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. Then 3x plus 2 bracket value of y is minus 1 is equal to 7. Open the bracket. 3x plus into minus minus 2 is equal to 7. Then I shift this minus 2. See now. Here I am getting variable term, constant term and constant term. So I am shifting this constant term to the right hand side. So what I am getting here, 3x is equal to 7 plus 2, that is 9. And then I am shifting this multiplied term to the right hand side. So I get x is equal to 9 upon 3. Therefore I get x is equal to 3. And finally, we have to write the solution. What is the solution is? Therefore the solution is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 1. This is the solution. This step is very important. It is compulsory because this step carry half mark. So most of the time student doesn't write this step and they are losing half mark. So finally they have to write this final step. Therefore the solution is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 1. Let me take one more problem based on the same method here, elimination method. So I have taken here one more problem here. 5x plus 3y is equal to 13 and 3x minus y is equal to 5. Now let me take the solution for this. Here is the solution. It is 5x plus 3y is equal to 13, 3x minus y is equal to 5. The coefficient of second equation is 3 that I have multiplied to the first equation, and coefficient of x of the first equation is 5 that I have multiplied to the second equation. Now this 3 gets multiplied to the entire equation here. So it is 3 5s are 15x plus 3 3s are 9y is equal to 13 3s are 39. 5 3s are 15x. 5 multiplied by minus y is minus 5y. 5 5s are 25. Now since these both terms are having same sign, we need to change the sign compulsorily. So we have to change the sign of all the terms here. So plus become minus, minus become plus, plus become minus. Whatever signs are there, the sign we have to change. So now here plus 15x minus 15x get cancelled. So plus 9y plus 5y is plus 14y and 39 minus 25 is 14. When I shift this term to the right hand side, it becomes 14 upon 14 and 14 upon 14 is 1. So I get value of y is equal to 1. Substitute value of y is equal to 1 in equation 1. You can choose any of the equation here, but I have chosen first equation. So 5x plus 3y is equal to 13. Now value of y is 1, so it is 5x plus 3 bracket 1 is equal to 13. 3 ones are 3. So it is 5x plus 3 is equal to 13. This constant I have shifted to the right hand side. So it is 13 minus 3. So 5x is equal to 10 I am getting. When I shift 5 to the right hand side, so it becomes x is equal to 10 upon 5 and then I am getting x is equal to 2 and finally I am getting the solution is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. We have seen the problem based on elimination method. Now just to have a revision for that, let me take one more problem of elimination method only. Let me take one more problem. Here is the third problem I have taken. 7x minus 2y is equal to 34 and 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 1. Now let us go for a solution of this problem now. Here is the solution. Now we have 7x minus 2y is equal to 34 and 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 1. Now here again either you can take the coefficient of x or you can take the coefficient of y. Now here I have taken coefficient of x, students, see here. I'll just mark that. Now the coefficient of x is 7 here and the coefficient of x is 2 here. Now this coefficient of x of the first equation I have multiplied to the second equation and the coefficient of x is 2, that I have multiplied to the first equation. Now that 2 will get multiplied to the entire equation. So after multiplying, what we are getting? We are getting here 14x minus 2 2s are 4y is equal to 34 into 2 is 68. Then 7 2s are 14x, 7 3s are plus 21y and 7 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 7 I got. Now I have to cancel the term. Now since plus 14x are not getting cancelled because of the same sign, I have to change the sign. So now here this plus become minus and minus become plus. Student, please note that when you are changing the sign to cancel the term, you have to change the sign of all the terms, not one term. Now I have changed the sign of all the term and now plus 14x minus 14x get cancelled. Now this sign here I am marking, this sign is gone. So now this sign is applicable. So minus 4y minus 21y become minus 25y and now this sign is gone. This sign is gone. So now what I am getting? 68 plus 7. 68 plus 7 is 75. Now I shift the multiplied term to the right hand side. So what I get here? Y is equal to 75 upon minus 25 and they are divisible. So what I get? Value of y is minus 3. I am substituting that value of y is equal to minus 3 in any of the equation, either first equation or second equation, but I have taken here first equation. So the first equation is 7x minus 2 bracket, the value of y is minus 3 and I have taken that value in the bracket. Student, please note that every time when you are substituting the value, please substitute that value in the bracket so that while multiplying you will not create any mistakes there. Now 7x minus into minus plus 3 2s are 6 is equal to 34. Then I am getting here constant. I am shifting this constant to the right hand side. So what I am getting here? 7x is equal to 34 minus 6. 34 minus 6 is 28. I get 7x is equal to 28. Therefore x is equal to 28 by 7 because I am shifting multiplied term to the right hand side. So what I am getting here? X is equal to 28 by 7. So I am getting x is equal to 4. And finally we write here, therefore the solution is x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 3. This final step is very important because it carries half mark. So every time you have to write the solution is whatever solution that you are getting, you have to write it at the end of the problem. Now this is one problem we have taken as a revision. Here are 12 problems are there for practice. Now you can solve those problems and you can clarify your doubts to your respective teachers also. So here we have completed now elimination method. Now let us go for the next method, that is substitution method. So let me take now problem here for substitution method. So I am doing here one problem here. 5x plus 2y is equal to 7 and 4x minus 3y is equal to 24. Let me display the solution here now. See here. I have taken the second equation here, the 4x minus 3y is equal to 24. Now, why I have taken second equation here? Because second equation is carrying negative sign here. So, we know that mostly the minus sign is the most dangerous sign in mathematics. So, we have to handle this sign very carefully. To avoid that, I have taken the second equation here, 4x minus 3y is equal to 24. Now, here this minus 3y I have shifted to the right hand side, so it becomes plus 3y, and then this coefficient of x4 I have shifted to the right hand side. So, what I am getting here, x is equal to 24 plus 3y upon 4. Now, this value of x I have substituted in the first equation. I have taken this substitute here, I have written here substitute x is equal to 24 plus 3y upon 4 in equation 5x plus 2y is equal to 7 in the first. Since you are using the second equation, that value you cannot substitute in the same equation. Why? Because if you substitute the same value in the same equation, you are going to get the original equation. So, if you are using second equation, then that value you have to substitute in the another equation. So, since I have used the second equation, I have substituted that value in the first equation here, 5x plus 2y is equal to 7. So, what I am getting here, 5, the value of x is 24 plus 3y upon 4 plus 2y is equal to 7. Now, what you have to check is whether these 5 and 4 are divisible. Since they are not divisible here, what I have done, I have multiplied this 5 to both these terms. So, what I have got here, 24 5s are 120 plus 3y multiplied by 5 is 15y upon 4 plus 2y is equal to 7. Now, to remove this denominator 4, I have multiplied each term by 4. How many terms are there? 3. 1, 2 and constant term. 3 terms are there. So, to each term I have multiplied 4 here. So, 4 bracket 120 plus 15y upon 4 plus 4 bracket 2y is equal to 4 bracket 7. So, I have multiplied each term by 4 here. So, what happens? Once you multiply that by 4, the 4 get cancelled. So, what is left? 120 plus 15y is left plus 4 2s are 8y and 7 4s are 28. Now, I got variable terms here 15y and 8y. I am adding them. 15y plus 8y is 23y. This is 28. I shifted this plus 20 on the right hand side. So, what I get here minus 120. So, 23y is equal to 28 minus 120, I get minus 92. Remember that when you are subtracting here, when you are subtracting smaller number to bigger number, the sign of this bigger number will come, so it is minus 92. So, then I shift this 23 to the right hand side. So, what I get here, minus 92 upon 23 I will get, and 23 divided by 92 what I get is minus 4. Then I got the value of y now. I am substituting this y is equal to minus 4 in equation. Let me go further here. I have substituted this y is equal to minus 4 in equation, x is equal to 24 plus 3y upon 4. Let me go back again to show you, don't make use of these equations now. See, you are getting here x directly, x is equal to 24 plus 3y upon 4. So, substitute the value of y directly here in this equation. So, now, here you are getting x is equal to 24 plus 3y upon 4. I am substituting y is equal to minus 4 in that. So, 24 plus 3 bracket minus 4 upon 4. So, 24 plus into minus minus 3 4s are 12 upon 4. So, 24 minus 12 is 12, 12 by 4 is 3. So, I get value of x is equal to 3, and therefore, the solution is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 4. Student, remember that every time you have to write this step to find the solution of x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 4, because that step is carrying half mark. Let me take one more problem on substitution method only. Here is the second problem I have taken, that is 6x plus 5y is equal to 8 and 9x minus 2y is equal to 31. Let us find the solution for this now. See here. Again, I have taken here second equation. Why? Because in second equation I found here negative sign. So I have shifted this minus 2y to the right hand side. So what I get, x is equal to 31 plus 2y, and then when I shift this coefficient 9 to the right hand side, so what I get, 31 plus 2y upon 9. Now this value I am substituting in the first equation, that is 6x plus 5y is equal to 8. Substitute x is equal to 31 plus 2y upon 9 in equation 6x plus 5y is equal to 8. So 6 bracket 31 plus 2y upon 9 plus 5y is equal to 8. Now remember here, see here 6 and 9, they are divisible. Since they are divisible, what I have done, I have divided them. So both are divisible by 3. So what I am getting, 3 2s are 6, 2 I got, 3 3s are 9. So I got here 2 and 3. Remember, I have not divided here. I can't divide it because internally there is additional sign is there. So I can't divide directly there. Since they are in multiplied form, I have divided them now. Now, once I divide, now these two will get multiplied to both these number. So 2 31s are 62 plus 2 2s are 4y upon 3 plus 5y is equal to 8. Now to remove this 3, each term need to be multiplied by 3. So now I have multiplied it by 3. So 3 multiplied by 62 plus 4y upon 3 plus 3 multiplied by 5y is equal to 3 multiplied by 8. Now these 3 get cancelled. So what is left? 62 plus 4y, 5 3s are, so it is 15y is equal to 8 3s are 24. Now I am adding the like terms, 4y plus 15y is 19y is equal to 24, and when I shift this term to the right hand side, it become, I have done it directly. So if you are not comfortable, you can shift this term to the right hand side. So what we will get here, 24 minus 62, and 24 minus 62 gives answer minus 38. So when I take this 19 to the right hand side, so what I get, y is equal to minus 38 upon 19, and minus 38 upon 19 is minus 2. So I am getting y is equal to minus 2. Now I am resubstituting the value of y is equal to minus 2 in equation, this equation I am taking. X is equal to 31 plus 2y upon 9. Let me show you the next slide here. So I am substituting the value of y is equal to minus 2 in x is equal to 31 plus 2y upon 9. So 31 plus 2 bracket minus 2 upon 9. So it is 31 plus into minus minus 2 2s are 4 upon 9. 31 minus 4 is 27. So 27 upon 9, that is x is equal to 3. And finally what we get, the solution is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 2. So these are the two problems that I have taken for substitution method. Now let us take some more homework on substitution method also. I am giving you 5 problems for practice. So let's take this now. Yeah. So here are some more problems for practice for you. So 5 problems I am giving you for practice. So you can note down these problems. You can solve these problems, get your doubts clarified with your respective teachers whenever time permits. So the substitution method. Now, right now, we are not going through cross multiplication method. So we are waiting for the guidelines from the Goa board and the education department. So till that time, we are not going through cross multiplication method now. And we are also not going through word problems. So now we are going through the next type of problems that are graphical problems. Here we are learning to find the solution of pair of linear equations graphically. Here graphical solution we are taking now. Let me take one problem here. Find the solution of the following pairs of linear equation graphically. I have taken here equation 2x minus y is equal to 4 and x minus y is equal to 1. Plot at least 3 points. Let me, okay, see here, you have to draw a table like this. 2 tables you have to draw for 2 equations that is given. Now, see here, what I have done, either you can do it directly, or else you have to shift one term to the right hand side. Normally now see here, student, look here, the y variable doesn't have coefficient, but it has got coefficient, that is -1. But variable x has got coefficient. So normally in this case what you have to do is shift the term that is having coefficient. Now in fact you are supposed to shift this term to the right hand side. But now what we have done, we have shifted this term to the right hand side and this term to the left hand side. But those students who are very comfortable can do the term directly. Now here I have done it directly. So what I have done here, I have taken here value of x is 3. So you substitute here value of 3, 3 2s are 6, and I have taken value of y is 2. Value of y is 2, so 3 2s are 6, 6 minus 2 is 4. So we are getting here right hand side. When you are substituting these values of x and y in the given equation, your left hand side and right hand side has to be balanced. If it is not getting balanced, that means your values of x and y are wrong. Now in the second part, what I have taken value of x is 1. So 2 1s are 2. So now what I have taken here, value of y is -2. So it is -2 into minus. So minus into -2 is +2. So it is 2 plus 2 is 4. So I got 1 and -2. The next one, what I have done is value of x I have taken -1. So -1 into 2 is -2. Now value of y I have taken -6. So -6 multiplied by minus is +6. So -2 plus 6 is +4. So when I substitute all these values in the given equation here, my equation is getting balanced. So once your equation is getting balanced with the values that are given to you, then your values are correct. Otherwise, suppose if your value once you substitute in the given equation, and if your left hand side and right hand side, if it is not getting balanced, that means the value that you have taken are wrong. So you must check them very thoroughly. And this type of already equations we have done in standard 9. But in 9th we have learned pair of linear equation in one variable. Here we are learning linear equation in two variable. Okay. Now here the equation is very simple. It is x minus y is equal to 1. Again I have taken here value of x is 3 and value of y is 2. Because why? Because 3 minus 2 is 1. Right hand side I am getting. I have taken here value of x is 1. So 1 minus 0 is 1. So value of y is 0. So once you take one value, other value you will get directly. So here I have taken value of x is 2 and value of y is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So everywhere my left hand side and right hand side has to be balanced. So once I get these coordinates for both the lines, now I can plot the graph. See now, here I have taken a graph here. So now on your graph page, you have to divide the graph page exactly into 4 parts. Now the coordinates we mark here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as per how it is available on your graph page. Now this is the positive side of x-axis. This is the negative side of x-axis. I repeat once again, you have to start from here 1 and -1. This is positive side of x-axis. This is negative side of x-axis. This is positive side of y-axis. This is negative side of y-axis. Once I mark all these coordinates, then you have to mark those coordinates now. See here, I will just go back once again. I am taking here the first coordinate here 3 and 2 and I am marking this 3 and 2 on the graph page now. See here. See. My first value of x is 3, y value is 2. So here it will come here and then you have to encircle it. So you are encircling it. Now accordingly, all points you have to mark, all points. I go back again. Let me take the second point here, 1 and minus 2. Let me mark that problem here, coordinate on the graph. 1 and minus 2, see here, value of x is 1, value of y is minus 2 is here. So I am encircling it. Now my third value of is x is minus 1, y is minus 6. So x is minus 1 is here, y is minus 6 here. Student, please note that many times when you are marking the coordinates on the graph paper, unknowingly what you are doing, in place of x-axis you mark y-axis, and in place of y-axis you mark x-axis, and then your marking is getting wrong. So now you have to be very careful while plotting the point on the graph paper. So here x coordinate is minus 1, y1 is minus 6, so it comes here. So my all 3 points are marked. Now once 3 points are marked, then I have to draw a line here like this. Similarly, I have to mark the points on the second line, and once you draw that line, write the equation of that line on that line. Equation is 2x minus y is equal to 4. Write it wherever space is provided, even you can write it here also. Wherever space is provided, you can write that equation on that line. Once you finish one line, then proceed for the second one. Now once you mark all the points required for the second line, then draw that line. Now line 1 and line 2 intersect here. This is the point of intersection of line 1 and line 2. This point of intersection from here gives the value of x is 3, and from here it gives the value of y is 2. So now since the line intersect at 3 and 2, the solution of these two lines is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. You are supposed to write this solution here on the graph page, not like how I have shown here on the slide. You are supposed to write it here. I have not written here on the graph page because it was not getting visible on the graph page. So that is the reason why I have written it here down on my slide. But you are supposed to write the solution here on the graph page. Therefore the solution is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. So one graph I have taken. Okay, let me take a second graphical problem here. I have taken here x minus 2y is equal to 1 and 2x plus y is equal to 7. Plot at least 3 points here. Now look here. What I have done here is x minus 2y is equal to 1 is my equation given to me. I have shifted this minus 2y to the right hand side. So what I am getting here? I am getting here x is equal to 1 plus 2y. Now in this second equation, x is having coefficient. So this plus 2x I have shifted to the right hand side. So what I am getting here? Y is equal to 7 minus 2x. Now you can take any value which is feasible for you. Now value of y I have taken 0 here. Now 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. So what I get? X is equal to 1. So I get x is equal to 1 here. Now here value of y I have taken 1. So 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I am getting value of x is 3. Value of y I have taken minus 1. So plus multiplied by minus is minus. So I am getting minus 2. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So I am getting value of x is also minus 1. Here I am taking now value of x since x is on the right hand side. So I have taken x is equal to 2. So 2 2s are 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So I am getting y is equal to 3. I have taken here x is equal to 3. So 2 3s are 6 and 7 minus 6 is 1. So I am getting value of y is 1. I have taken here x is equal to 4. So 4 2s are 8. So 7 minus 8 is minus 1. So I am getting value of y is minus 1. Once I get these coordinates, now I have to plot it on the graph. Now See here. Accordingly, you have to plot the graph here. Now, this is the x, this is the positive x axis, this is positive y axis, this is negative y axis, this is negative x axis. I have shortened up this. Why? Because whatever coordinates that I have taken are fitting in this graph now. So accordingly, I have taken it. Now, when you are plotting the graph, you divide the graph page accordingly and mark your coordinates accordingly and plot the point. Now, see here, I have plotted here 3 points, 1, 2, and the third point is here. Now, since they have not darkened properly, so I don't know whether you will be able to see them properly or not. So my first comes here 1, 2 and 3. For the second line, I am plotting here 1, then 2 and third point comes here. So first point comes here, second point comes here, third point comes here. In this case, what I have done, I have marked the coordinates here to the points. Near the points, I have marked the coordinate here. There is no need of marking the coordinates on the point. But even if you mark the coordinates there, there is no harm. So now here, this line and this line intersect at this point. I have called this point P for your understanding. Now if you look at this point P, from this point P, see the x value is 3. See the y value is 1. So what is the solution here? Solution is x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1. And since the line intersect at 3, 1, the solution is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. Dear student, please remember, while writing the solution on the graphical part, you have to write the solution on your graph page. Not like this below. You have to write the solution somewhere here. Wherever space is there, you have to write the solution on the graph page. So with this, we have completed the graphical part also. So I am giving now some more problems for practice for graphical part also. Here are some problems. Problem for practice now. Here I am giving you 2 problems to practice graphical problems at home. So here is the equation. Find the solution of the following pair of equation graphically. 3x plus 2y is equal to 24 and 6x plus y is equal to 30, this equation. And second one is find the solution of following pair of equation graphically. X minus y is equal to 1 and 3x plus 4y is equal to 10. So with this, we have completed linear pair of equations in 2 variable chapter. Thank you.